Sorry about that, guys. So this is also an NCRT level problem. Okay? This is also an NCRT level problem. Okay? So just take this now. Now, those of you who don't know, guys, basically you have to take the LCM. Okay? So 18 does not go in any of the three. Okay? 18 does not go in any of the three, but 12 goes in all of the three. So that is why I took the LCM as 12. Okay, this is something you should know from your elementary classes. And guys, remember कि ज़्यादा जल्दबाजी मत करो. मैंने भी जल्दबाजी की, मेरे को भी भारी पड़ गया. So don't go fast. Okay, I basically set a very bad example by going fast in solving this question. I set a bad example. So you should learn from my mistake. जल्दबाजी बिल्कुल भी मत करो. Okay, so this is the next one now. Okay, tan root 3 plus sec. Okay, what is it? Sec negative 2. Sec negative 2. Okay, sec negative 2. Okay, so this is minus sec. You see guys, मैं भी ये जल्दबाजी में लिखने में लगा हुआ हूँ, तभी मेरे को भी बार बार इरेज करना पड़ता है. Yes, there we go. So now this is the question. Okay, so how do you do this? Okay guys, it's a very simple sort of a question, but don't go too fast this time. Okay, so we already know that tan root 3, we already know 3 minus. Okay, so sec negative 2, sec negative 2 is what? Let's do it here. Okay. Is negative pi by 3. Okay, negative pi by 3. Okay. Plus cosec how much? Pi by 6. Okay, it's pi by 6. Okay, let's just leave it like that. Pi by 6. Okay, so now we already know that we cannot have negatives lying again. We cannot have negatives lying again. Okay, so now you have this, guys. Okay, so again guys, remember this negative will come out and then it will be 2 pi upon 3. Okay, so it will be negative again, so negative and negative will become positive. Negative and negative will become positive. Okay, so this negative is already there. This negative is the operation, so don't get confused with that. Okay, and then here you have this. Okay, so now you see guys, I am also getting very confused. Okay, so so this is pi by 3. Okay, this is pi by 3 because sine 60 is pi by 3. Sine 60 is root 3 upon 2. Okay, so this will also be this. Okay, so that is why you have 0.3. Okay, so then you have pi minus pi 0.3, so you have 0.3 which equals 0. Okay, so guys, you see मेरे को भी confusing लगता है. Okay, 30, 60, pi by 3, pi by 6, even I find that confusing. So you just have to be very careful. Okay, but I'm happy about one thing, is that we have solved a lot of problems. We have solved a lot of problems. That's one thing I feel happy about. Okay, so I'll give you 2 more minutes. Okay, so let's move on to the next problem now. Okay, so you have sine half, okay, minus 2 sine 2 sine, yep, 2 sine, yep, okay, yes. So this is now the next question. Okay, so how do you solve this, guys? So basically we already know that arc sine half is pi by 4. We already know that, it's common sense. Okay, so 2 times, okay, wait. Sorry guys, my apologies. Pi upon 6. Okay, you see how tempting this can be, guys. वहाँ √2 लिखा है, यहाँ 2 लिखा है, फट से साइकोलॉजी आपकी जो है वैसे हो जाती है. Pi by 4. This is common knowledge. You know, that is why, guys, that is why they say common sense is not so common. Because I made a silly mistake. I made a silly mistake here. That is why they say common sense is not so common. So do be careful. So pi by 2. Okay. Sine pi by 2. Okay, so then what do you get, guys? So basically you get pi, okay, pi minus 3 pi upon 6. So you get negative 2 pi upon 6. Okay, negative pi upon 3. Okay, now instead of taking 12, 6 can go into both of them. So I'd rather take LCM as 6. There we go, yes. Guys, I'm just checking कि मैंने negative लिखा है कि नहीं तो और गड़बड़ होती है. Okay, I'm just going to give you 2 more seconds and then I'll move on to the next question. Okay, so let's do the next question now. I'm going to try and get as many as I can done with you. So now, guys, these questions are slowly getting a little harder. अभी मैं इससे भी मुश्किल आपको सवाल करवाऊंगा. Okay? इससे भी मुश्किल आपको सवाल करवाऊंगा बहुत जल्दी. So let's just do this one. Okay, now I'm not going to make any mistake. Okay, this is negative pi upon 6. Okay, so now common sense is thankfully a little common. Okay, and then here, guys, you have to be careful. Okay, so here just be a little careful. So guys, obviously you're going to have 2 by 3. Okay, you're going to have 2 by 3 here. Okay, because I'm sure you already know what's going to happen, guys. This is going to be negative pi by 3. No, sorry, wait. It's going to be 2 times 5 pi by 6. Yes. Sorry, guys, my bad. So this is going to be negative. This is going to be negative pi upon 6. Okay, so you already take a negative out. Okay, so you take a negative out, then it's going to be, pi by 6, and then you have to make it positive, right? You have to make it positive. So that is why, in order to make it positive, you do pi minus pi upon 6, and then it will become 5 pi upon 6. Okay, and then what do you get, guys? You get 10 pi upon 6. Okay, so negative pi plus 10 pi upon 6 gives you 9 pi upon 6. So then you get 3 pi upon 2. You get 3 pi upon 2. Yes, you get 3 pi upon 2. Yes, you get 3 pi upon 2. Yes, 3. Okay, so that's the answer. So now we're going to go on to another question. Okay? Let's move on to another question. Okay? So guys, remember, ये जल्दबाजी में ये गलत हो जाती हैं questions. जल्दबाजी करोगे तो ये questions गलत हो जाती हैं. So guys, if still you find any mistake, comments में आप डाल दीजिए. मेरे को भी कभी बार पता नहीं चलता मैं गलती करता हूँ कि नहीं. So that's just how it happens. Okay. So is it negative? Okay, negative. Okay. Minus. Okay. Cos negative. Okay. So guys, I want you to solve this, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. मेरे को कुछ काम है, आप तब तक ये प्रॉब्लम को निकालिए. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. Actually, somebody actually came to my doorstep. Okay. For a moment, I thought the camera went off. That is why I was looking. Actually, someone actually came on my doorstep. So I dealt with the situation. So now we can get back to this. You know, guys, जब कोई बीच में आता है तो concentration जो है खत्म हो जाती है, फिर silly mistakes वापस शुरू हो जाती हैं. So I hope I don't make any mistake here. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is negative pi upon 4, thankfully. Okay, so now remember guys, यहाँ पे आपको कोई भी नेगेटिव नहीं चाहिए, 0 to pi होना चाहिए. So it's going to be negative pi by 4, okay, and then it's going to be 3 pi by 4. Pi by 4, okay, negative 3 pi by 4. Because remember, you take this negative out, and then because you have 3 pi by 4, okay, it's in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, only sine and cosec are positive, everything else is negative. So that will become, so negative 3 pi upon 4 will become negative. You took a negative outside already, so negative negative becomes positive, and you're left with a negative operation. Okay, and so this is what this will become. So this is your answer. Okay. Okay guys, now one thing that I want to tell you guys is this, कि मैंने ना ये सवाल लिखा ही नहीं था, मैंने कोई और सवाल लिखा था जिसमें प्लस है, ठीक है, तो I wrote the question wrong. There should be a plus here, okay, so there should be a plus here, okay, but it doesn't matter. आपने ये सवाल भी सॉल्व कर लिया. अगर आपने ये सवाल सही कर लिया, congratulations to you, okay, but you know, before I solved the positive version of this question, let me just show you this step here. Previous सवाल में मैंने आपको समझाना था, नहीं समझा पाया.